What is up, guys? What is up, guys? It is your boy K to the $10, and today we're gonna be reacting to some Death Battle. On today's episode, we have Master Chief versus Doom right here, Doom Slayer. If you don't know, this is Doom. The guy on the right is Doom. The guy on the left is Master Chief. Right here, that's them. Also fuck this flower. Anyways, that being said,
Boomstick, and it's time for a death battle! Just kidding.
We'll get better
That
at
ain't me. That's the brand new Boomstick U2s. It's a limited time thing, so move out.
Find out who would win a death.
And the demon Fight!
Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
The Super Soldier and the Demon Destroyer.
hold on before we do that.
Wait, I just turned something on.
Four stars.
No,
You.
I can't hit. I can't hit.
There we go.
You.
What the hell? What the hell?
Get me out of here.
Back to the
Of
video.
Doom! He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Also, this video was brought to you by Death Battle. This is not a sponsor. This is just their video. I'm just reacting to it.
In a death battle. Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light
And it's yellow plus blue.
years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal,
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just chosen, he was kidnapped, replaced by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly
Yep.
conscripted into the United Nations Space Command as John 117, he was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only
Whoa.
one. Him and 74 other kids got shoved into the deadliest summer camp ever, going through intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Cause you can't spell infantry without infant.
The training tore away John's identity. He couldn't remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game, the mission.
And boy, was he good at it, learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all, weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
What's your number?
First of all, that is insanely messed up. Second of all, bro, if you've ever played any of the Master Chief franchise games, I've played all of them, and I played them in chronological order. Halo Reach, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 2 ODST, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, then Halo 4, Halo 5, and whatever the Halo Infinite.
What the fuck? Why are you-
Master Chief is that guy, bro. Him and Noble Six are those guys. There's obviously your shout outs like Emil and everything, but
Yeah, he's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries. Carbide ceramic was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times. And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt as something new.
A Spartan. Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum.
that makes sense why there's no fucking thing. That's what we don't know.
Who's red?
Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer. Time to fight some crazy aliens.
And he has the gear to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute. The M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as John,
Halo
a
1.
jumping
That's Halo
feature. Oh, don't get me started on
Halo
that
1.
beautiful, beautiful pistol. good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years.
That's Halo
the
5.
Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing
Halo
needler,
Reach.
and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master
Halo
Chief's combat style.
1.
And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find.
Halo
Ionized particle
5.
weapons, slip space portal
This
generators,
was
and
so
shields made of
good,
extremely
bro.
durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor so badass it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Well, the Mjolnir armor improves his strength and speed even more, has energy
That's-
shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't, and thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip
66 miles per
I'm
hour.
sorry. The Master Chief got up and ran as he passed the spot where he had stood to face down the missile. He saw a 2-meter deep crater. He could feel his Achilles tendon tear, but he didn't slow. He crossed the half-kilometer stretch in 17 seconds, flat and skidded to halt. Hey Siri, how much is half a kilometer?
You can't see it.
1,640 feet. Hey Siri, is it possible to run half a kilometer in 17 seconds? Yes. You're gonna get an answer. Chat. Hold on.
Oh my god, okay.
Chat. So this is what. So this is what the stat is. Just so you understand. The stat is, and I quote: to run this distance in 17 seconds, you need to maintain an average speed of about 65.88 miles per hour. So you need to be running pretty much at 66 miles per hour to run half a kilometer in 17 seconds. That's how quick he was running. Back to the game.
Matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66
That is
ton
insane.
scorpion tank and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No, Wiz, not the animal, though he could definitely suplex
Isn't
the
that
hell out
like
of one of
a-
those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that
Yeah.
behemoth of a mega truck that moves like 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, this
Even
is-
the game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra
Shield.
shields, and even 10 seconds
Armor.
of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all realized just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the alien covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves a raise, it's him.
Oh, man.
Beats. Punched away a charging Covenant Banshee, which is impressive. Survivor gravity will and atmospheric re-entry. Dodge beam rifle shot. Defeated 4 ODST soldiers as a teenager. That's insane. I don't think you understand. ODST is almost the top tier of what they are. So he was already Spartan level when he was a kid. Teenager. Survived multiple encounters with the Didac. Yeah, that nigga is busted as fuck. Hey, yo, what's good, DJ? DJ, you still owe me a 15-minute ban. You know that, right? 15-minute timeout. Stop the Harbinger from reviving the Zelaine. Spearheaded the end of the Human Covenant War. Defeated the Covenant, the Flood, the Banshee, the Prometheus. He did defeat all of them.
Master Chief Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A
He
commissioned
stopped
officer
4
isn't
wars,
as
by the way.
active in the
Fun?
field. Kinda defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense. And he wasn't totally alone in this. He had
That's
the help
always
of
your
an
mic not
onboard
working.
artificial intelligence system based on
Hold on. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Hello, hello. It's you. I can hear it. Because Parkheim just laughed at what I just said. Oh.
the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
God, everything comes with AI these days. This one's different, though. Or, wait, maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana can hack other AIs, even those designed by far more advanced civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in—
When I was born 7 years ago, I already possessed the entire sum of recorded human knowledge. It took me almost 2 hours to process and understand all that.
less than 2
Yeah, what's up,
hours.
basketball game?
ChatGPT could never.
Did you hear what I said? DJ, you owe me 15 minutes of timeout. The last stream you didn't. You're very quiet, I will say. Can you hear me better now? Hold on, can you hear me better now? I think you can hear me better now. Yes, yeah. Yeah, DJ, you owe me 15 minutes of timeout. Because yesterday you was not here when I was gonna do it. So yeah. I want to see in the phone because I can see on the phone when it says if the person is here or not. That you're here for the 15 minutes. If not, I'm gonna keep doing it until you do it. So yeah. So yeah. Ooh, hold on. So yeah. Where is this bitch ass? What was it? 900 seconds? Hey Siri, how much is 15 minutes in seconds? Yep, it was 900. DJ, you still here? Yeah, he's still here. There we go. Bye, DJ. We're gonna be watching a video, so you'll be able to chat and well, afterwards. Anyways, there we go. And now he's doing his 15 minutes. Good job, DJ.
I mean, Chief isn't too far from an emotionless robot himself. Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear friend. Even when she started her villain arc and exploded. But it's okay, he just got a new one.
Yep.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his side, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
Today's battle is sponsored by
States in
Call him
jealous. Those
Circle the red planet of Mars.
Alright, I see this Doom.
Two dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only one
I'm gonna let
man
it run because
survived to tell
I don't know
the tale
nothing about
and
it.
push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a
does
space
look like
marine
Master Chief.
until he refused
And
in
he
order
is
to
shorter.
fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by
Oh, the same
demons.
height.
He owned a cute pet rabbit named
Age,
Daisy
1,000 years.
until those
Physically 30
demons
and
murdered her,
40.
pissing him
Full
off
name,
so
unknown.
much even the Hulk
Rank,
would be jealous.
Marine
This
General.
impossible man was known as, well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him
Doom Guy! Oh yeah! There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. Oh, it's so freaking cool! He scrounged up a slew of weapons from who knows where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning.
rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial super gun, shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is the BFG 9000.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the big fucking gun. A single plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doomguy instantly. It's like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
And so, Doomguy discovered his life's mission
He wins.
to kill every demon, ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of demonic violence changed him, breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel, and visit the faraway world of Argent de Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell showed up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doomguy wasn't scared of the demons were scared of him. Hellwalker, they called him. The beast, the
Hellwalker?
unchained predator. But his time
That's
with the
so
Night
insane.
Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm. Doom Slayer.
Imagine
they
being
left.
those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill demons, but my
That's
fave is the
bold.
blazing sword called the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, how fitting, we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
That more than the sun?
Yeah, big number. That's nice, but this
7 trillion joules of energy.
Hey Siri, how many joules of energy does the sun produce? The fact that my birthday showed up on the answer is crazy. Hey Siri, what's the full number of the joules the sun produces? There's no... It doesn't say anything.
Giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Yeah, big number. That's nice. But the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy even human?
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people. Some believe he's more.
Like a religion. Like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games, which means Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know. That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of upgrades,
So
power-ups,
we
and
know
rune
where he came
enhancements
from.
that
So
make
we
him
know,
seem
we
superhuman.
know where his
Like
last name
speeding
is.
up his perception of time, turning partially invisible,
Kinda.
or even becoming completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop, if the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible. He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story. For Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demony.
Disfruta de 6 deliciosas presas receta original por 10 pesitos. Saborea los martes de Kentucky.
Demon of demons, and we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear. Oh yeah.
Wait, why does the Devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the
So are these people stronger than him? Because they sealed him away.
prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away,
He's
ready
a-
to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All
That's why seals are so
the
stupid.
Slayer, the destroyer.
They're like, oh, you have
He
to be a
is
certain
more
level
than
of
a
strong
man.
to make us seal that's
He
stronger than you and
is
everything that's ever existed.
Doom.
Okay.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
If Doom loses this, I'm gonna be surprised.
I'm not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait, around the corner. Be ready.
If nobody got that, she was saying you really demand a lot from a girl, and then the next punchline was, wait, around the corner.
A lot from a girl. Perhaps they left?
That was funny.
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait, around the corner. Be ready.
Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well, isn't he astute?
Alert. Portal detected.
Oh shit.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
So he's smarter. So use his rage against him like that. Make him hurt himself.
Chief,
I love it.
watch your
Yeah.
six!
Grapple.
You are surrounded.
What the hell just happened? I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll
Ooh,
finish
that's
this.
right. He hacks every AI.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems compromised.
Instinct now. Instinct, yep. Spartan laser. They both can survive that.
Chief, still with me?
Yes! My favorite gun in the game, SMGs. In Halo. What is this? Blade. Ooh. So portal. That's it. GG's.
KO! And lo, our avenging angel has triumphed, for he is
Bro, that ending was insane. He said, hold on.
Me?
Shane. That's it. That's when you know it's over. Chief, are you still with me?
Chief, still with me?
This down. Starting.
he is doom. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times faster.
Master Chief can flip the 200-ton elephant platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this came down to a fistfight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may go to the Doom Slayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat, his AI.
Yeah, Vega may be God repackaged as Siri, but Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning.
If she could have done something to fuck up with his suit while using the AI, Master Chief wins. In that case,
Vega
he
oversaw
get banned
mining
for even
facility.
longer.
Granted, Vega's
Hey,
nothing
I
to
think he
laugh
wants 3
at,
hours.
but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology on multiple occasions. And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer
True.
may seem like a rampaging bull
I'm
consumed
back.
by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically,
But-
Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but
But
when
he
it
can't
comes to
use it.
sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat.
But why didn't they use the plasma cannon then? Not the plasma cannon, I think it's called the heat seeker, the hurt seeker, some shit like that. That it's It's a Forerunner bazooka or cannon that once you shoot it, it's like a shooting star and it has like that. Why didn't they use that for the fucking fight? That's not fair.
The Unmaker can match the Spartan Laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Okay.
Still, Master Chief did use a hardlight shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily
I was on the
replicated.
Yeah, it
And
was
it's
my
clear that
first
without the
time going
shield,
back
he
to
would have
that.
been
I was on the
obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT. Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay, King!
The winner is the Doom Slayer.
Amen. Next time on Death Battle.
Not bad. I'll give it to you. That was a good episode to watch. It's gonna be the next one. Alright, hold on. Let me end it. Well, guys, there you have it. That was the video of Doomsayer and Master Chief. It was more than obvious. The Doom guy has been fighting demons for eons, and he has just more broken weapons. That being said, I knew he was gonna lose. If it was an AI battle, he wins. Master Chief wins, but it is what it is. That being said, it's been your boy KTD, $10 to the dollars. I'll be seeing you on the next video. Take care and peace. All right. Now we go on to the